What's up, Flock? Feenix here. Welcome back to another Farming Sim 911 video. This is going to be a solo video, so let me take time to start off by saying if you feel the need to comment down below about how angry you are that we didn't do any calls, I just want to stop and tell you, go for it if it makes you feel better, but that's not the purpose of these videos. When I do a solo video with FS901, it's very much to talk to you guys, tell you guys what's been going on behind the scenes, tell you guys what I've been working on and such, because there are some people who actually enjoy seeing that and enjoy being informed what's going to be coming for FS901 and such. So if you just feel the need to comment down below like, "Oh, I'm so angry that you didn't go on a call this video. It's a pointless video, blah 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 blah." Go ahead and just click off so you don't get, I don't ruin your day by telling you all the cool stuff that's coming. So anywho, just had to put that out there because the last time I did the announcement video that we were returning, a lot of people were commenting about how upset they were that I didn't go on a call. If you're a fan of the FS901 series, you know I do these like in between group recordings just to let you guys know what's going on and what's new and such. And there's a lot of new stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff I'm currently working on and such. So I'm gonna run all that down the day because I kind of boo-booed. It's not really my fault. It's my dad's fault. Hashtag blame dad. He gave me a whole a list of things to do, and I was so tired by the time we got them done and I got home. I just didn't really feel like recording. I wasn't alone that night, so we postponed group recording until next week. So I felt like instead of just skipping a week of FS91, I'd give you guys a solo video and show you some of the cool stuff that I've actually been working on. So first things first, these two vehicles here are my new POV vehicles. I ditched the rather unrealistic Kodiak, even though I love it so much. It's kind of a impractical. Sorry, hold on. I'm kind of sweaty here, so I had to kick the fan on. Let's get a drink and let's steamroll through this video. Alright, so the Kodiak was kind of an impractical POV vehicle. It's big, fuel guzzler, so I decided to step away from it. And the Taurus, we use them for the police vehicles, and it had blue taillights. So I decided instead of fixing that issue, I would just replace it. So right now, I'm rocking the GMC. Both these vehicles will be featured in tomorrow's mod spotlight. I have edit for the GMC. I edit them. I put the LEDs on it, and then the LEDs on the Durango I actually painted, or I changed the Coronas to blue. So first thing first, we have it's a 19, I think it says 88 GMC pickup. Oh, I'm so in love with this thing. I just freaking love it. But as you can see here, I put the LEDs on it. I'm not quite a fan of how the ones in the windows turned out, the light bars in the interior. I think I'm going to try to move it down the dash and see how it looks, and then the one in the back, move it down to the bottom of the window. Look. Why? That collision evidently don't like me. But move it down there to like the back of the headrest and see how it looks and try it out. Because I'm just not a fan of how it is in the window there. I don't know. Or maybe even just take it out completely and just put it like a twofer there. I don't know. We shall see. I'm going to fool around with it some. It's not finalized by any means, but I do like it. I especially like the ones on the tailgate there. That's pretty cool. Then let's head on over here. This is my secondary, the family POV vehicle. As you can see, the environmental lighting here, or ELS, ELS and Farm Sim, still shows red. I don't know how to change that just yet. I'm going to fiddle around with some stuff and see if I can change it to blue. But as you can see, I did go around and change the LEDs all to blue, and we do have red taillights this time. Yeah, buddy. So there's my two new POV vehicles, and like I said, both of these vehicles will actually be in the mod spotlight for tomorrow. Just the unedited versions. Both of them are from Expendables. My boys from Expendables, good God, they release so much stuff, and it's been really cool stuff. But yeah, I just coincidentally both of them in the actual could be FS91 series. I will get to what's in that parking lot. Hello, OJ, dude, chill. What the? OJ, Jesus, man, I didn't accuse you, man. But anyway, we'll talk about what's going on in that other parking lot in just a minute. I want to get to the for sure's at the fire station. This here, we can stop by here and do it real quick. Of course, the Taurus is going to stay. I love the freaking Taurus. Crown Vic, I'm not so sure about. The Crown Vic actually is private. It's one of only 2 private mods that you'll see throughout this entire video. A subscriber sent it over to me. I don't know if he plans on releasing it or what. Just at the moment, it is private, so there is no link. So, and if you ask, I'm just going to tell you go to whatever time. 6 minutes in, six and a half seconds, or 6 minutes and 30 seconds in, and tell you that it's private. So again, I don't know if he plans on releasing it or not, but I like it. I definitely like the Crown Vic. The only problem is the size difference, and I'm definitely not going to choose the Crown Vic over the Taurus. So I did just limit it down to these 2 police cars because, you know, a Taurus is really all you ever need. So let's head on over to the fire station. Show you guys off what trucks they're pretty much the same trucks we were using. I've just been editing them some a little bit. Warning, there is a siren stuck on. Evidently I forgot to delete something, so I still have to work on it. It's probably going to be annoying for the next few minutes, so I'm going to try to hurry through this as quick as possible. As you can hear, it's this one here. I was fiddling around with the sirens a little bit, trying to get them the way I like them, because I think it was on 51 is the ones I liked. I don't know, but we'll get to that in a minute. 50 has been edited. Oh my goodness, we'll take it over here. So the first ones, it worked. The second round of group videos where we had Chief with us, we were having problems where the collision wasn't working on the bottom. I come to find out it was working on the top ladder, and then I start playing around a little bit more and noticed that the ladder, this part of the ladder actually didn't have any collisions to it. So I took the collisions off his old model, put it on this one, and boom, it worked. We have the ladder now, so 100% officially works, and it will be good to go. Go. All right. Rescue 50 has not changed at all. I've actually done no editing to it whatsoever. It's still, one thing I think I've done is the sirens. I think he had different sirens on it, and I changed them because I like those better. Same with 51. The only thing I've changed was the back tires, or back rims. I made them chrome. They were black in the last videos, but they are chrome now, and I added some hose to the back of there. 54, the only thing I changed was the sirens, and evidently I screwed it up because it's stuck on, and I gotta pull back and see what I screwed up there. Brush 50 is 100% the same. I haven't edited it at all. The ambulances, well, I figured out B50 is not updated. A50 is though. This is supposed to be A50. I don't know why it's labeled B50, but we'll pull it out. Actually, let's drive it over there where the ladder is, so we completely just drowned out that stupid siren. All right, so Chief actually added these. It's supposed to be left click, but for some reason for me it's the G button. But instead of having to do each door separately in the actual cab of ambo, you can actually do it all from the back, and you can even do the stretcher. Bam. So awesome. And of course these doors open and these doors open. He did both of them. I guess I put the wrong one in the pack because B50 actually does not do it. So I think he edited the wrong one of the two. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look, because B50, it does not have the doors opening. So I'm gonna have to go back, or even just re-download the ones he did released and put the skin back on it. The one big changer for the next upcoming round of group recording is engine 52. As you can see, it's a lot faster. And as you can see, yeah, we actually got lights that aren't just random. So 52, the old 52 is using the velocity cab. Was put together off of Chief's Kenworth tanker before he fiddled around with it. So it was very slow. I had random lights popping up on the bed of it. So there was a few problems, and people really didn't like using it in the series, which kind of stunk, because I love the truck. I freaking loved engine 52, and I love this one so much more. But that's the reason why I decided to ditch that and just start fresh. And what I did was I built this off of Chief's velocity ladder. It was a lot easier than building it off engine 54. So everything's exactly the same paint scheme wise as the other one. This has just got the enforcer cab instead of the velocity cab on it. As you can see, there's no random white lights popping up or yellow lights popping up. It's all there. The only thing is, it's got this weird collision on it because it was part of the ladder. So I gotta see if I can take care of that. If not, I mean, it's not gonna harm anybody. Just make sure nobody rams the rear end of it. It's also got the new rims that Chief put out that are red instead of, the other ones are red, but they are the flat rims like I like, not the ones that come out to a point. So yeah, I'm in love with this, and it looks so much more like the actual truck, the actual real life truck. It's still a little bit different, but it looks so much more like it. I'm in love with it. This is by far one of my favorite trucks that I've ever Frankenstein together. I freaking love it. What in the heck's going on back there? But yeah, so this is like the only like brand new spanking new, for sure. It's gonna be in the new group recordings. So let's go over here. So let's hit up these POVs first. The F250 here. This is Chief's POV truck. Is it going to be released like it is? I don't know. The actual F250 is released as a civilian vehicle on his page. You can go download it. The only thing that's different between this and that one I believe is color selectable, and it does not have the LEDs or the Rock City Fire Chief R&R Apparatus Outfitter CEO on the side. It's just a truck, a plain F250. These POVs are not released. These POVs are not mine to release. If I get the permission to, sure, but it's not mine to release. And like I said, the F250 is out there. You can get the F250. It just doesn't have the lighting on it. The Explorer is Tai-Tai's POV. It was built custom for him by Chief. Chief has stated numerous times that it is private. I don't know if there's any plans on releasing it or not. It's not mine to release, so it's up to Tyler and Chief, because Chief is the modder and Tyler is the one who it was done for. It was very much an idea that I had, that I asked Chief to make happen, and he did it in spectacular fashion. So I don't know. I don't think he's terribly happy with it because of the taillights. But the final is the F250. As this has been kind of shared between Dalton and JT as we look for actual POVs for him. Again, this is released. Chief just added the POV lights to it, the blue LEDs, so you can get it and you can put blue LEDs on it if you would like to. So over here is a collection of vehicles that I've actually had 3 of the 5. As you can see, all the ones that are black and yellow I've had done for a little while, with the exclusion of the boat. It's another department I'm thinking about adding to the FS911 series as like a side. Like we wouldn't run it at all. It would just be pretty much featured in the background. Like we would, assist them, or they would be assisting us, or something like that. It wouldn't be a department we use all the time like Outcast City. I've played around with them. I've got the color scheme like I like it. I really do like the yellow and black scheme. That I think it's Bowers that uses it here in Delaware. So that's that. Like the ones from Outcast County, or excuse me, County Line. I was thinking I got county right. The ones that we used in County Line Station 40. The red or yellow and black that we used over there, that was also inspired by Bowers, but again, not going to be a station that we actually run out of. It's just going to be there for visually pleasing stimulation. I don't know. I'm sorry about that. That was horrible. Anyway, let's talk about the trucks. So first things first, you see that I have the other brush truck out here, because if I were to do this would be the brush truck for the department. I would redo it in the yellow and black. I actually think they have one like that, or I've seen a yellow and black one. I don't know, but it looks really good in the yellow and black. So I'm gonna probably do that for this station. Then we have the ambulance here. As you can see, I left. It's actually got all the logoing except for where it says Rock City, except for on the back here. Still have the Rock City Fire Department back there. But I'm going to leave it RCFD, and we're going to rename it to River Creek Fire Department. Now, I'm leaving the RCFD on it because I kind of want it to be like an Easter egg for Chiefs vehicles, because I don't know if it's considered an Easter egg. Anyway, I wanted to leave because it's just a play on his Rock City. I want to leave it as much like he released it, and just change the name and the colors and all that, just to be like a nod to him, or the R&R apparatus outfitters, because I really do like I like the RCFD as it is. So I'm thinking about changing the name to like River Creek Fire Department, and run the yellow and black. I like it. Still got to do some work, as you can see here. It's kind of jacked up just a little bit. Again, still working on it, and all that. Still got to do all the texturing. Cause I'm going to make it, instead of being Medic 74, it's just going to be Medic 1. All that. All of them is going to be like, this is going to be Brush 1. This is going to be Engine. Actually, I think this is going to be Engine 2. We're using. I'm in love with the Freightliner. I really want to. I wanted to incorporate it somehow. I didn't know how, so I just created a whole nother department for it. So I really want to use the Freightliner. There's that. I really want to use his new creation, this Kodiak here, which again will be featured in tomorrow's mod spotlight, because it is a beautiful truck. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. So it's gonna get the yellow and black paint job on it, and rebrand it from the Rock City to the RCF when I rebrand everything else. And over here, lastly, we have the Rescue. It's the Rescue from Wood Meadow Farms. I really liked this, the Squad 51. It's right there. I really like it's smaller, and I don't know, I didn't want like a huge rescue. I wanted to keep this station somewhat small. As you can see, we have engine 1. It's going to be a small, it's going to be a mini pumper. Then we have the big truck, which will only run 2 engines. No tanker. Tanker will be Outcast City. We'll have 1 brush, 1 ambo, and then 1 rescue. And then I'm going to show you where I was thinking about, and also look for some other spots around the map, because I want to make it more this is going to be like the by the river creek, there you go. Department out that way, just so it's on the other side of town, I guess. I don't know. So I want to incorporate the boat, so I reskin the boat that was released on Mod Hub to the colors, the yellow and black, threw some ad strips on the side, the RCFD, of course, and then the River Creek Fire Marine Response. So that's the lineup. I don't know if it will be incorporated next time around, because I still got a lot of work to do on texture wise on them. But let's hop in the Kodiak and drive out here. I wanted it to be like closer to, I guess, the Richie Rich neighborhood out here. So maybe like right in here, I was thinking, because this is all trees, just knock the trees out, put a small fire station there. Or I was thinking maybe back in here. Back in here, adding a small fire station. Like I said, I got a lot of work ahead of me to get this all set up. So this department might not be featured in this go around of group recording, but probably more than likely, definitely next time, it will be incorporated, because I really do. I want to incorporate, especially the boat. The one problem with the boat is, I'll show you guys real quick before I end the video. I actually wanted to be able to pull it with this thing, so I'm going to have to add a hitch onto the back of this. I'm going the wrong way. Add a hitch onto the back of this bad boy. Yank that boat right around, no problem. I don't know why. I know it's an F550, but it just doesn't look like it has the oomph to be pulling around the boat. Hopefully no car hits us on the way across. Oh, made it. So let's go ahead and drop that. Back it in. So the boats need to have like gigantic tires at the bottom of it, or else they'll just sit underwater. So I have to up the tire size on these things. so it actually flows to the top of the water. So that's another thing I have to work on before this would be an functioning thing. So that is the current status of FS901. What we've been what Chief's come up with and what I've destroyed. So I'm looking forward to it. I really want to focus on nailing down this this other department and where it's going to be. Let me know your guys' suggestions where you think it should be added on the map, and we'll fiddle around with it. But anyway, that's going to do it, guys. If you guys did like the video, be sure to leave a like down below. If you guys want to see future Farm Sim 17 FS901, I forgot what I was doing here. Be sure to click subscribe, and always, guys, thank you so very, 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 very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.